What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our first game of Madden 22 Ultra Franchise. I am your host, No ID. Here we are, man. Game 1. Gotta get this done.
With the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh,
and we are
not a good kick.
In Buffalo.
And it's out the end zone. All right, let's go, man.
This will be a touchback as that sails.
I'm sorry if y'all hear the washer in the background, washing clothes. All right, let's just start off something real smooth and easy, you know.
Play action. Now Kaepernick.
He's open.
Right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, nice move.
Complete.
Okay.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard
He started scrambling.
line.
I don't like that.
A big play there on the first play of the game.
Not a good start.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, he on fire already?
Kaepernick to throw.
Good sack. There we go. There we go. Who that for?
At the 39-yard line. Kaepernick going to throw.
Give me that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into
Let's go, baby.
the ball hits his hands.
Let's get it.
He goes.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Oh, hit the upright in this thing. Let's go, man. Them linemen helping my defensive backs, man. That's what I need.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and
hit that boy.
Offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Man.
The 35,
all right, let me see.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do
go,
that
baby.
There. Nice pickup on first down.
Good job, lineman.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the
how good was his receivers? I think he has some good receivers, right?
Turn the tide.
I'm gonna try this anyway,
after
though.
the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick.
No, he's out. Let's go.
Out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills where they're trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are
ain't no running on me, boy.
They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Ain't no running around this pool. Give me that! He did that by accident, I think.
The contact well timed there.
I think he was snapping it too fast.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Dang, I kind of want to make him rush, but
staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Let's go, baby.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Let's go, baby.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon.
I'll take them too.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He ain't covered 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
We'll run this.
Here's Mack to get it again on 2nd down.
Oh!
Gets hit and the ball is free. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And this drive will
We
start
cannot
on the edge
do
of
that.
the red zone at the 20-yard line.
We cannot do that.
To the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now a throw to the end zone.
We cannot do that.
It winds up incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. To throw, Kaepernick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
You had him, too.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. To throw, it's Kaepernick.
Yeah, he got
This is
it.
caught.
Good stuff.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Dang.
Chase Claypool from 3 yards
Can't get his game
and
up.
the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I can't get his game up,
Extra
man.
point splits the uprights.
You can't control the
And
fumbles,
tie
though.
our score here in this opening quarter of play.
You can't control the fumbles. I mean,
So
you can,
even at
but
7
you
now
can't at the
as
same
they
time.
kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23
All right, let's
line.
get back to it.
Buffalo offense.
One thing I know is you better not fumble again, boy.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put
Let's
that
go.
in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A good
Can't
run,
believe
got
that boy
7
fumbled
on
like
first.
that,
Here's
man.
2nd and 3. First carry for Damian Harris, the
Let's go.
Alabama man. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
A quick burst
He's
there.
still
and he
going
nicely
cover
bit
3.
off a pretty decent game.
Still going cover 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We need a touchdown right here.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
Good
He's
catch.
got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
I think I'm going to run here because I think I'm going to go for it.
Completion. These two teams all
so I want to get as close as I can.
On third down, here's Harris.
Good run!
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Let's see.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete.
Oh, no. Why didn't I secure catch that? I had it.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
That sucks. Let's get it back.
On first down, it's Hines.
What?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Kaepernick hit.
Dang.
He lost the
couldn't
football.
catch him.
And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage.
Too fast, couldn't
play,
catch
actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Let's go wide 9.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right.
Yes, sir.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Dang. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, my gosh. That man was wild.
Had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
I tried to be the linebacker. I should have been a safety.
Jalen Reagor, 37
that was my spot.
yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
All right. We good, man.
Point after, right down the
We
middle.
got screwed with the
makes
fumble,
the
and then
14-7.
Andrews drops the catch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So no need to panic. No need to panic.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up.
I can't believe he dropped that pass.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Come on. Come on.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Good catch.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a
drag no rush
zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A little bit of daylight on that first down run. Sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker.
You owe me.
We saw the linebacker.
You owe me, Andrews. You owe me, buddy.
We've hit the 2-minute
one thing I know.
Second quarter. 14 to
now I gotta chill out with the scrambling. I've been doing a whole lot of scrambling. I haven't even been going through my reads.
Minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And some space here.
Let's go. Good run.
Move this all the way down to the 9. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Shotgun now for Murray.
Damn it.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
That hurt.
That's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there,
that
they can
hurt.
run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
That really hurt.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
3 yards the gain there, second down. To throw, Kaepernick.
Good hit.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Come on, we need a turnover.
Kaepernick to throw again.
Yes, sir!
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning.
We needed that.
And the Bills will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. On second down and 4, Murray. And this
Let's
is
go.
Home in by the tight end Andrews. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big gain there for the Bills.
All right, I got a kicker for a reason, man. Come on, Prater.
He's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through.
The wind's against me, y'all.
And then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
That's good, though. The wind's against me, but that's good.
And
Good
Prater's kick is on the money.
Good
It's
kick.
good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, let's go, man.
Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. But we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
I'm glad I ran out of bounds with enough time.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had two of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
I should be winning this game right now.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Good catch.
That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Caught that look
Good
from
catch,
you there,
baby.
partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run the option.
I did not mean to do that. I meant to hand it off.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. Out into it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Hey, he had way too much time.
9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take...
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Madden 22 Ultra League franchise. I'm your host, No ID. We got desynced,
it's Kaepernick. Oh, he's
so
gonna take a shot right away.
had to basically let him score and start over, all this kind of stuff.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move.
Because it's like we're trying to start over how the game was, but you can't really do it because
blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise
momentum's changed.
Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your
the time is different, you know. It's just
go get it, big man.
It's not as cut and dry as that. But at the same time, it's like, what are we going to do? Play the whole game over?
Past the 20 to the 24.
He was up by 4, so. It don't make sense to just play the game again. I'm gonna throw it to Harris. See if I can get him a level up.
Murray now on first down. But he's got his target, Harris. 20, 10, and all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run.
Kick the field goal.
Like so many wide receivers,
Ooh,
he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play.
Why don't I have a
evident, able to make
kick
the
thing?
catch there,
Y'all see that?
keep his
There's no
momentum
kick
going,
thing.
and just continue downfield.
And the next gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to
Alright.
think that maybe they
So then I kick it back up to him. He's gonna punt it.
that would have made their decision
And then it's game
tougher,
as
and
usual.
I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And I think to be fair, I'm just gonna fair catch it.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Let's go this gun mesh.
Here's Murray.
Dang.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the
Should I
game.
go
They've
for
got
it?
to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Let's just line up and see what it's looking like.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
I'm gone.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Yes, sir.
It's Adams. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's there.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Block,
And
big boy.
deflating
Y'all
for the
seen that?
defense, they
Pancake
can't
that
get the
man.
Stop here. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
I owe him more yards than that.
Run, Charles.
No,
Pancake that man like that.
Execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
What?
They try to throw on 2nd down.
Murray
but
should
this
not be
one
making
is
passes like
incomplete.
that.
Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Murray should not
By
be
the way,
making
I
passes
gotta
like that,
apologize, 'cause
man.
I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra
Damn.
paper?
And the Steeler pressure too much here.
I gotta
He's
punt
gonna
this
go
one.
down. Taco Charlton.
That
Able
sucks,
to get
man.
him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
That's a bad kick.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Landry now on the return.
Good tackle.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
Good route.
They want some big
He played
plays.
me on that
They
one.
want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a play fake. Kaepernick slings this deep from McLaurin. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2 and definitely not playing the check down game.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a throw here, hauled in. Oh, he's got some breakthrough. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And 2020 was a strong draft for receivers, and the Steelers got an excellent one.
All right, I'm going to play one of the linemen this time and come off.
11 total touchdowns last year among rookies.
See if I can steal one.
Taylor of the Colts had more. A strong catch there.
No, I'm not.
Into the red
guess
zone
I am.
now. Kaepernick.
Good D.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Good D.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Kaepernick.
Dang, I was there and moved.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
I was there and moved,
and in a lot of
man.
ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Come on, baby.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. To throw is Kaepernick. He's got Claypool.
Come on,
for a Steeler
my
touchdown. Chase Claypool. Already his 2nd touchdown.
All right, it's getting out of control now.
Weekend. And the Steelers, they brought
I got stopped
their
on
lead.
offense. I can't let that happen.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up
But
to
we good.
11.
Score here, get the ball back. No biggie.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Good
And
run.
he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Let's go.
Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
What's the score?
Kyler Murray, 56 yards.
Gotta go
the
for
Bills
2.
draw a bit closer. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray.
No!
And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Dang, he's wide open.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he broke that.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one gives his guys
That's
a 12-point
my fault because I
lead.
brought everybody up and bumped them. That's on me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I feel like I'm not being aggressive
Those
enough.
are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football.
I'm not trying to do the most,
While they're
but
holding up
I got to
the
do
ball
a little
carrier,
bit more than what I've
get
been
in there
doing.
and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered.
Whoa, come on, Harris. We got to get that one.
In this case, he picks up the first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Harris got to get that block.
That's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Threw that too soon.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That should have gone to
An incomplete pass on that last play,
the
and that
deep
means
out.
they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I made my read too soon.
To throw, it's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And they run with Harris off the option.
I ain't get it.
I don't think he got
Oh,
there.
my God.
They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Kaepernick now on first down. Completion here to Claypool. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On play action, it's Kaepernick.
Good shit.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Dallas
this shot got out of hand.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game.
It ain't over, but we got to score.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
I don't like when I have to pass, but I'm doing some dumb jump.
And this will
well, I mean,
it's out of the back of the end zone.
Like if I'm gonna go for it, it's no I shouldn't have to hurry up. You know what I mean? Like take my time and see what's there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's all good.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good catch, Harris.
Recoup and recover. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way.
Let's try it. We ain't ran the screen. Let's see how that goes.
Something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Oh!
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray.
Good catch.
Over the middle complete. That's Harris. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down. An option handoff given to Harris.
Boy, you ain't got no feet.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he gets halfway there for the 4-2 on a gain of 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, hold. Check. Lucky.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
A final shot before
Let's
half
go.
for Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
This should be good.
They're going to run it with Harris.
Damn it!
But he is not going to make it into
I
the
might have
end
tossed
zone.
it too
They
early.
stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Yeah, I might have.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan
I might have pitched it
Coachman
too
for our
early.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go.
All right, so he's rolling out to one side, throwing it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Trying to decide, should
Bills
I
come to the line to start their next drive.
keep passing or
And
should
right
I start
out of the
running?
gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
Good
It
run.
wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
Good
And he's
run.
going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Hey, defense.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. Nifty move.
Good
And
run.
he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Shotgun now for Murray.
Dang, R1 was
It won't be
open.
a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there.
I haven't run this
I
yet.
think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now Murray. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
man.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Steeler offense
Think
here
they're gonna
about
come
ready
back
for
to
their
this
next
left side,
drive.
but I don't know.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
On first down, Kaepernick. Escaping the
Good
pressure
stuff, y'all.
right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Kaepernick.
That's my spot.
That'll be caught. It's Rager.
Oh my gosh.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Rager, 62 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. Dancing to his left.
Oh my gosh.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
15.
The kickoff team on
That's
the field
21.
now as they will send this
All right,
one
that's
away.
3 touchdowns, man.
Here's Harris to return it. And
3
he'll
touchdowns.
be stopped
Let's
up
go.
at the 25.
Let's see what this do.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Eluding the pressure right. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Good catch.
It's complete to Adams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And they run with Harris off the option. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Murray going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game is gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Whoa. 26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Murray now, 3rd and goal.
Good catch, Adams.
Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devontae Adams from 8 yards
so I'm down.
out. And the Bills are able to get a score back in
15.
the final stages of this third quarter.
I could be down 14 or I could be down 13.
Go for 2. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
That should be good.
And the lead will be cut down.
All right, we need to get some stops, man.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
My lineman ain't been getting to him.
The lone second remains now in this third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Hines, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground against Hines. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
Dang it.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Damn it. Oh!
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not working across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Forced out to his left.
Good hit.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Kaepernick going to throw.
Damn.
He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
That was a dot.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Dang,
good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The pass
that should have been a pick.
With it. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Kaepernick now to throw.
Come on, somebody.
That'll be off the mark. Too far.
We need a play, man.
It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. A throw out wide by Kaepernick is caught.
Man. You missing tacos.
Chase Claypool with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
Dang, man.
And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Murray has the first down and more. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he will not make it back to the line
that boy hit him.
As he's going to be taken down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Murray.
Dang.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there.
He was open.
Pressure too much here. He's going down.
My guy was open.
Try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Kaepernick looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Terry McLaurin.
Dang it.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank.
Let's see if I can get a score.
For pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Murray now on 1st down.
Hey.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete with a clock.
And that was circle that I actually wanted to throw that to.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 5. Double dog. That's the way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Easy.
To throw is Kaepernick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down.
Well, y'all, there it is.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win. And
not much to say. I'll catch y'all next time, man. We got to do better, though.
Clicking on offense.
We got to do better.
Player.